The Bowen Basin in central Queensland, Australia, is well known for the huge quantities of coal that pour from its mines onto world markets. But further west and south lies the as-yet undeveloped Galilee Basin, extending over 500 kilometres with its vast reserves of high-quality thermal coal. The China First project has acquired the rights to mine 1.4 billion tonnes of raw coal from the basin on tenements just 160 kilometres from Emerald, a key service centre for the state's coal industry. Now the stage is set to launch one of the most significant mining ventures seen in Australia, the China First Coal Project. Bringing together Australian and Chinese expertise and resources, the China First Coal Project will be one of the world's largest and most innovative integrated coal mining, processing and transportation operations. The Galilee coal deposits in and around the China First tenement were first identified by farmers drilling for water. This was followed up by French oil company Total and Shell Australia in the 1970s and 80s. Intensive exploration and geological probing of the field was initiated in 2006 and continues today, with an independent assessment recently confirming the China First project contains 4.19 billion tonnes of inferred coal resources. The target coal seams occur in a benign geological setting, ideally suited to combined open cut and underground operations. Front-end work on the China First Coal project is well advanced, with initial independent studies completed, including design and specifications for the 2 huge open cuts and the 4 large-scale underground mines. Detailed design work is now being coordinated by China First's Australian office and involving the project's principal EPC contractor, the China Metallurgical Group Corporation. MCC brings to the project significant resources, expertise and global experience in large-scale mining and transportation projects. MCC is the principal EPC contractor. They are responsible for delivering the $3.5 billion Sino Iron project of CITIC Pacific, currently being constructed in the Pilbara region of Western Australia. The China First Coal Project's 2 open-cut operations will use the world's largest hydraulic excavators, diesel-electric haul trucks and electric drag lines to recover 20 million tonnes of run-of-mine coal annually. Meanwhile, 4 highly automated modern underground longwall mines will produce a combined total of 36 million run-of-mine tonnes a year to the surface. That's a total annual production of 56 million tonnes of raw coal each year. MCC and specialist contractor Sino Coal will also design and construct the project's 2 huge coal handling preparation plants. Plant operations demand bulk handling of materials on a massive scale, as each processes 28 million tonnes a year. Crushed coal will be fed on conveyors to processing plants that will use proven technology, such as the dense medium cyclone separation and spiral gravity separation processes, common in the Australian coal industry. Together, the 2 plants will put out 40 million tonnes a year of high-quality thermal coal, ready for shipment to the seaborne market. A dedicated rail link is required to carry the coal from the preparation plant stockpiles to the coast. The proven expertise of the China Rail Engineering Corporation is being subcontracted by MCC for the China First Coal project to design and construct a heavy-haul standard gauge railway line 490 kilometres northeast to the existing coal port of Abbott Point. Operating around the clock, multiple head locomotives will haul 6 or more trains a day, each carrying over 20,000 tonnes of coal. The railway corridor has been selected primarily to provide very flat gradients, enabling the use of the world's most efficient large-scale consists. At the existing Abbott Point coal port, the China First Coal Project will construct a new dedicated coal handling and port facility within the existing Queensland State Development Area. It will be designed and constructed by China's CCCC First Harbour Engineering Company, working closely with China First's Australian engineers. The new port facility will incorporate 2 berths equipped with Chinamax-capable shiploaders to provide the required 40 million tonnes per annum export capacity. From there, the China First Coal Project can export its product to the established and growing markets of Southeast Asia, India and China. Scheduled to commence production in late 2013, the China First Coal Project has been declared a project of state significance by the Queensland Government, positioning it to be fast-tracked. Little wonder, over its proposed 25-year operation, the China First Coal Project will deliver 40 million tonnes a year of high-quality, low-cost thermal coal. That's 1 billion tonnes in its lifespan. It will represent an investment of around 7.5 billion Australian dollars, more than half in new infrastructure. It will provide a boost for the Australian and Chinese economies and will create some 6,000 jobs during its construction phase and another 1,500 permanent jobs during its operational phase. The benefits to Queensland cannot be overstated. It will generate millions of dollars in state coal royalties. It brings together Chinese and Australian engineering and mining expertise in a potentially significant relationship, and China First will be working to identify opportunities for Australian contractors and suppliers to participate in all project phases. It delivers a clearer picture of the potential mineral wealth within Northeast Australia and opens the way to further development of the Galilee Basin. The China First Coal Project, important for Australia, for China, and for an energy-hungry world.